It's quite difficult from here to see where the camera lens is, but no matter, we'll do it from afar. I'm Zak.
I'm Laura.
Welcome to Articulate Warbling, and today we will be reviewing
The Last Letter from Your Lover.
I don't know why I did it so dramatically. It's quite a soft, gentle, lovely film.
Strawberries.
You have the perfect life.
And an angel's
The rich, handsome husband who adores you.
My summer wine.
Dear Mr. O'Hare,
Is really made.
there's never enough time, never enough of you.
Dear Mrs. Sterling, know that you hold my hopes, my heart in your hands.
Strawberries.
Features?
It's Rory from Archive. I think I found something you want to come and take a look at.
Zach, gum. Yeah, we don't allow gum in the reading rooms.
Swallowed it.
Great.
Look at this.
What is it?
The letter.
While I was researching for my next feature, I came across some illicit love affair, postmarked 1965.
Dear Mr. O'Hare, you've demolished a wall around me I hadn't known existed.
What do you think you'll do with it?
Burn it. No, I'm kidding. Probably just make sure it gets properly catalogued.
Don, what about trying to track down whoever sent it?
What if we ran away together?
Do you have any idea what you're asking of me?
I'm afraid to love you. I'm afraid that if I let myself go, I would love you so much it would consume me.
I have to know if there are more of these.
If you think that this is even close to anything that I've ever felt, then you couldn't be more wrong.
I think I found one.
Oh my God.
I'll be on platform 2 on Friday at 7:15 p.m. Come with me, darling. Spare him a life half-lived, a marriage of convenience.
If you try to leave, I will destroy you.
These letters, they're so rich in feeling. Now I'm gonna have to know how it ends. Thing is, if you're going to elope now, you probably just send a text. Hey babes, meet me at the station if you're interested. Hashtag come with if you want to change your life forever. Smiley face, aubergine, road sign, sausage.
So, shall we start off with the usual?
Let's do it. After finding a trove of love letters from the 1960s, a journalist sets out to solve the mystery of a secret affair.
Based upon a novel by JoJo Moyes, of whom, if you are familiar with us at Articulate Warbling, know that Laura is a big fan of Mistress Madame Moyes. So, this film kind of came and went, as is the usual procession of movie releases currently. Oh my God. What a heartwarmingly, almost bleak, devastating movie and story.
It was a lot more than I'd expected, I'm not going to lie. Having read the synopsis on the back of the book, you know, the blurb of the book, I'm thinking like...
The source material.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it was going to be kind of a bit more boring than it was, actually. I think that's why I struggled to read it.
It was a really good, pacey film. It was almost a thriller in so many aspects.
It was.
Because it is a movie about not so much infidelity and the negativity, but the freedom of adultery being cast into a marriage for the sake of, you know, heirs.
Heirs?
Heirs.
Oh, heirs.
Heirs. You know, people in the olden days were forced into marriage as dictated by circumstance and class, and wouldn't really live a fulfilled life because they were in a forced relationship, marriage, just to benefit them. It's a place of real uncomfortableness, specifically for, you know, people of whom are still alive and upon the deaths of their partners and husbands who they've had children with. The reality is they're not in love, they were never in love. It was as dictated by circumstance, what the world was like back then. You married for security.
Yeah, you did, absolutely.
Be or end all.
And you married for money.
Yeah.
in a lot of ways, but not in a negative way that it's often...
Not in a gold digger fashion at all.
No.
It was just the lay of the land in those days.
But, I mean, for me, yeah, I wanted to read the book before the film came out. I'm glad I didn't try and wait with the film until I've read the book, because I was struggling to get into reading at the time, and also I would have missed it.
I mean, when you're fighting against a deadline of specifically a film and a release date,
There's no point.
There's no point even trying to attempt it. It's like, oh, there's a week until the final Harry Potter film is out. Oh, I'm going to try and finish this 700 page in the next week. It's just not feasible, specifically if you're a worker like you and fight like 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. Most often the time, 8 to 5. It is a
7:30 to 6:30.
It is your usual sweet, cottony, romantic film, but it's beautifully visualised, beautifully played. I have an issue with the actress, of whom the name has just gone out of my head.
Which one?
Felicity Jones, of whom I don't feel I'm never connected to her on an emotional level. She's kind of a blank slate for me, a little bit like Timothée Chalamet. Everything she's in, she's very wooden, and if dictated by the character or maybe her lack of talent, well, that's kind of been brushed aside with this film. She centres it in so many ways. If anything, Shailene Woodley is just a minor thread of the story. It all converges.
But her performance makes it the film that it is, I think. I mean, I've always very much liked
There's
Shailene
a parallel
Woodley.
going between Shailene Woodley's character and, of course, Felicity Jones's character.
Yeah.
Beautifully aligned. People say it's a little bit cliched, stereotypical, but there's something different about this film. There's a freneticism to it. There's this pacey, almost exhaustive, oh my god, we want them to be together, but what will happen if they get caught? What are the ultimate, consequences of that? It's masterfully made, like a romantic thriller, and it's almost high stakes kitchen drama.
I mean, it is effectively a cliche in the fact that it's a love story. It's a romantic film, isn't it? It's a romantic drama. There's nothing about it that is, it's not an action movie. It's not like a blockbuster. But I genuinely thought you were going to go in and hate it. I genuinely thought you were going to hate it, because it's my kind of film, isn't it? It's that romantic, almost chick flick type, and it's just like, you are going to hate this film, and you didn't.
Not much of a flick, because it was filmed and captured beautifully, like a high-end 1950s romance.
Yeah,
and I loved it. There's quality, calibre of the acting, the cast, the script, the direction. It wasn't anything in it that could easily be termed a chick flick. Also, it's not funny at all. Momentarily, there's moments and segments, but overall, it was heartwarming, heartbreaking. It made me cry, almost sob. I was choking tears. So I loved it. I give it 5 stars.
I agree, 5 stars from me too.
So if you enjoyed this, remember to
like,
share,
and subscribe.
Oh, you're doing that. Got to keep it going, because what happens is there's that usual animation thing where you just see the hand go slowly to one bit, then the other, and then subscribe. But anyway, whilst I was talking, it's probably done that. Thank you. Join us next time for another Articulate Warbling review.